All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking real music in real time for a few real people out there, just like you and just like me. So I've got breaking news in this video for people who have been waiting for decades. Elvis Presley is alive. All right, Elvis is back, sort of. And I'll get into that in just a moment. Before I talk about Elvis, Moon Safari. What is Moon Safari? Please do some Googling on this because I've never heard a band like Moon Safari. It's progressive, it's pop, it's rock, it's alternative. The harmonies, just the chord progressions. I mean, this thing is just loaded musically in a way that honestly I've never experienced. So again, check out Moon Safari. My friend Tony, who runs a website called endangeredcds.com, he had a song on there, or he sent me a song, and I listened to it, and I was like, holy crap, Batman, what is this? So there's this tune out there called Between the Devil and Me. You can go listen to that, and then check out the rest of this album. The album has a strange title as well. It's called Himlabaken Volume 2. Himlabaken Volume 2 by Moon Safari. Moon Safari. Like you're going on a safari and you're going to the moon. All right? So there you have it, folks. So, one more time, because this thing, I've never heard anything like this. It's impossible to put into a category. You will hear influences, bands like Queen, but quite honestly, it's just its own thing. Now, speaking of being their own thing, the king of rock and roll, who's been dead since 1977, is coming out of retirement in avatar form. You knew this was going to happen. All of these dead folks will be coming back to life via the avatar. Some people will think this is the greatest thing since sliced bread. Other people will cringe. But the creators of an AI-powered Elvis Avatar announced virtual performances will happen this year in London, with dates in Vegas, Berlin, and Tokyo to follow. Titled Elvis Evolution, the digital version of the King is being created by Layered Reality. All right, that's the name of the company, Layered Reality. After the success of ABBA's Voyage production and Kiss, who just announced that they will be launching an Avatar band, the show peaks with a concert experience that will recreate the seismic impact of seeing Elvis live for a whole new generation of fans, blurring the lines between reality and fantasy. Fantasizing about Elvis, huh? Okay, yeah. This, according to the company's website, which again, if you want to peruse the website, it's called elvis.layeredreality.com. That's where you'll find out about the Elvis Evolution. And apparently there is a waiting list for tickets when they go on sale. More details for you. A life-sized digital Elvis will share his most iconic songs and moves for the very first time on a UK stage. Through AI and groundbreaking tech, you'll be able to witness iconic Elvis performances as if you were really there. And you can celebrate defining moments in his extraordinary life and career. Wow. So you're basically going to be put into a virtual Elvis time machine. And this stuff is going to get more sophisticated. This is just like one layer of the onion, or one layer of reality, based on the name of the company here. The company CEO, his name is Andrew McGuinness, told the BBC that the show would use holographic projection, augmented reality, live theater, and get this, multi-sensory effects, transporting fans back through decades to experience his meteoric rise to fame, his larger-than-life persona, and the cultural movement he catalyzed in the 1950s and 60s. He added that Elvis Evolution aimed to be a next generation tribute to the musical legend, allowing attendees to step into the world of Elvis and walk in his blue suede shoes. All right, I just added the blue suede shoes. More details apparently will be revealed soon. So again, Elvis, who passed away, I believe eating a chicken sandwich or a ham sandwich or something back in 1977. I think he had a heart attack, right? I mean, he was doing drugs, he was overweight, he was eating too much. And unfortunately, he passed away in 1977. So he's not actually physically alive, folks. But this is going to convince you. And it's going to be so convincing that a lot of people are definitely going to check this out. People who never had the opportunity to see Elvis Presley perform live. I understand why you'd want to do that. Elvis has been dead for quite some time, even though there have been multiple Elvis Presley sightings over the years. None of those sightings could be verified, and thus now people are going to be talking about that they went to Las Vegas and they saw Elvis again. Of course, Elvis did do a bit of a Vegas thing, famous Vegas concert years ago. In the UK, I'm not sure. Did he ever go to the UK to perform? They're saying first time ever in the UK. That might just be referring to the Avatar, but it might just be Elvis in general, where fans there just felt shortchanged. They never got to see Elvis perform live. So I don't know, folks. I have very mixed feelings on this. Augmented reality. It's not like we're already not living in the augmented reality. I kind of feel like we are each and every day, where I wake up and I check out what's going on in the news and I think to myself, wow, we're living in augmented reality. So I guess it's okay. The king is back. Nobody is bigger and better than the king. And maybe on the positive side of things, people will learn about Elvis Presley. And Elvis just, I mean, there were zero other performers who've been as impactful as Elvis Presley. If they have a little bit of Elvis in them, they're probably a big deal. I always thought Billy Idol had a little bit of Elvis in him, but not too many people do. So anyway, buy your tickets. Get on that waiting list for those Elvis Presley Avatar tickets. Before I leave this video and exit the building, here is Moon Safari. You gotta check this band out, okay? Just type in Moon Safari. You're going on a moon safari, all right? You're not being followed by a moon shadow. You're looking for a moon safari, all right? And just amazing music by a very interesting band. That's the video, folks. Thanks for watching. Please, if you like the content here, I know I'm a bit scatterbrained, but if you like the content, there's Patreon, there's YouTube memberships. I desperately need your support to keep this going. My boss over at YouTube Inc., they've lowered my income by like 40% in 3 or 4 weeks. So yeah, definitely a little under pressure trying to keep this thing going, and I need your support to keep me unfiltered and somewhat independent from the usual stuff that you will see here on YouTube and in other places. God bless everyone. Please pray for peace in the Middle East and for peace in your own heart, and I will see you soon.